Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Crooke village and the unveiling of the stone that has been erected to commemorate Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. We're very fortunate in having Mr. Jim Maloney, who is a Deputy Lieutenant of the Lord Lieutenant of Greater Manchester, to do the dedication for us. I'd now like to ask Jim to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted that I've been asked by the Lord Lieutenant Warren Smith to represent him this afternoon to unveil this commemorative stone. The Lord Lieutenant, in his conversations with Her Majesty this year, has been repeatedly told that she wants it to be a joyous year. One thing I know that he is doing is making a record of all the events that are taking place this year, and given the day that we've got, given the numbers of people who are here, I can tell him confidently that this is going to be one of the most joyous occasions that commemorate her year. I think that the Residents Association, wonderfully led by Jim Haynes, have done a marvellous job, and it's a credit to all of you that so many people are here. You even conjured one of the best days of the year for it. If we wait just a moment or two, the red arrows are going to do a flypast. Perhaps. It gives me great pleasure, and it's a considerable honour, thank you Jim, to be able to unveil this stone to commemorate Her Majesty the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. I'm enormously proud to do it. Her Majesty the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Stone.
Ladies and gentlemen, and thank you Jim for that, much appreciated. The band will now play one verse of the national anthem. So with one moment please.
Oh
If you don't care to follow us, we will then go to the next dedication.
Hello Carol, nice to see you.
So that's probably where they had a crane and you had to move every time they moved the camera, the crane had to move out so it looked like the crane was on.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the second event. A couple of things I should have mentioned down the village, which I apologise for. The actual stone was funded by 3 of our ward councillors one of who cannot be here today, Paul Liptrot. He will be here later. He's no longer a ward counter, but Paul Collins and Mike Crosby. And the balance of the money came from Shevington Parish Council, which we thank you all for. We now come on to the interpretation board, which has been up a little while, and it is very well used. We see people here all the time. You'll not like me saying this, but a lot of the work for this rests with John O'Neill. And John produced this one, or worked producing this one as he did with the one in Shevington. So I think we owe John a big thank you. Before I hand over to Jim, there is one thing, and it's a bone I've got to pick with Jim. And I only realised the other day that 3.5 years ago, nearly, about this time, Jim came to Crooke with a proposal for us to enter the Calagas competition. And at that meeting, I finished up being the chairman of the group that did it. And since then, I've not stopped.
Sorry.
So,
Good job.
thank you, Jim. But a little bit, yeah. Right, Jim, I'll hand over to you to dedicate this interpretation.